there's somebody here already. They must be waiting.
It said one waiting.
Oh. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
God bless you. We have so much to do right now, but we're going to try and get through this video without rushing, but while also trying to be efficient with our time.
Yeah, let me say hi in Portuguese. Olá a todos que estão aqui, que são brasileiros. Se você mora no Rio de Janeiro, aguarde que a gente vai compartilhar umas informações de quando a gente vai estar aí, para você estar com a gente.
I actually didn't put the title in Portuguese either.
At least evangelism and Rio is going to get their attention.
Yeah, so hey guys, we just want to go over the schedule. We're going to be in Rio de Janeiro here in a couple of weeks, I think, on the 14th of June will be our first meetup. We want to go over the schedule with you if you're in Brazil.
Will be our first meetup.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Go ahead.
Então, a gente vai estar no Rio de Janeiro. A partir do dia 15 de junho é que nós vamos fazer o nosso primeiro encontro aí com quem quiser vir. E a gente vai compartilhar a programação dos nossos dias aí. A gente só vai ficar uma semana, então vão ser poucos dias, mas a gente crê que dá para fazer muita coisa nesse tempo.
What's the word for evangelism in Portuguese?
Evangelismo.
Is that right?
Uhum.
Okay. Just leave it like that. We're gonna pseudo English and Portuguese the title. So I'm excited to put this video out. We're excited to do some evangelism. I think that we're going to see an amazing move of God. There's so many things that we're planning, so many places we're going to be. And the big thing is we want to be blessed by your presence. So if you're in Rio, or if you're even in somewhere else in Brazil and you want to come and meet us there in Rio, we definitely welcome you.
Então, a gente quer ser abençoado com a presença de vocês. A gente não faz isso sozinhos e é muito importante a gente ter o apoio de irmãos e irmãs que são do Rio de Janeiro, ou se você mora perto, ou se você mora em algum outro lugar do Brasil e você quer fazer parte, você vai estar disponível nessas datas e quiser fazer parte. A gente está compartilhando essas informações com um pouquinho de antecedência para você poder fazer os seus planos para estar com a gente. E a gente está bem animado com isso.
Let's go through the schedule.
We can go.
Yeah, let's go through the schedule. You have it on your phone?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Should I just go into it?
I think so. Let me see.
From here.
So from the 14th, just try and bear with us, guys. From the 14th, we're going to have...
No, we're doing this one.
Okay.
We arrive.
Let me
on
go
the
to my...
14th.
I'm using my phone. I have my phone like it's like very
Yeah, it's
in
from,
order.
from this.
I wish I had sent you what I had written down.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the... So we're going to leave Sao Paulo on the 13th, arrive on the 14th, is that right? And then we're going to do our
we
first
leave
meetup on the 15th.
in the morning, and we arrive on the 14th. Then we're doing our first meetup on the 15th on Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're actually probably going to do some evangelism on the 14th. We're just not doing any meetups. On the 15th will be our first meetup. And we're going to meet, I think, man, let me see if I can pull up my notes here. Let's see if it's synced.
Oh, yeah, I should. Maybe. Looks like it.
It looks like it did. Okay, so on the 15th, we're going to be by the station at 11 a.m. We're going to meet at, what is this place called?
I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
Yeah. Então, na quinta-feira, no dia 15, a gente vai se encontrar do lado de fora da estação de metrô Cardeal Arco Verde.
We're going to preach on the metro.
Às 11 da manhã.
But we're going to go a few stops north and we're going to get off at this bay here, the Botafogo.
Então, a gente vai se encontrar 11 da manhã na estação de metrô Cardeal Arco Verde. Vamos pregar no metrô, vamos pegar o metrô e vamos para Botafogo.
And then we're going to find some places there to preach.
Aí a gente vai achar alguns lugares para pregar nesse local.
And then around 1:30 p.m. we're going to leave there and go to Carioca.
E mais ou menos 1:30 da tarde a gente vai sair da área de Botafogo e vamos para a estação Carioca.
Okay, I believe.
And
So
we're gonna do a
around
break.
that time, yeah, I think around that time we're gonna have a break. We're gonna maybe get some lunch. I'm gonna buy lunch for you guys. Every time we do these meetups, we try to have a group meal where we break bread together, and that will be my treat. And I'll be
Então-
able to, we'll be able to have fellowship together.
Quem estiver com a gente nessa hora, a gente vai fazer um intervalo, 1:30, a gente provavelmente vai para algum lugar comer juntos. Sempre que a gente faz essas viagens, a gente gosta de comprar uma refeição, algum refresco, alguma coisa, e ter um tempo para sentar com vocês, conversar um pouco e estar em comunhão e também recarregar as energias para a gente continuar. Então, 1:30 a gente vai sair de Botafogo, vamos para Carioca, aí intervalo, e 3:30 da tarde a gente vai ter outra sessão de pregação. Yeah.
You said a lot more than me. So you already talked about the 3:30
Well,
preaching.
I didn't talk about it. I lightly mentioned it so that you can segue into it.
Okay, and then after lunch at 3:30 p.m. we're gonna meet up at Carioca Station, and we're gonna preach basically to try and preach to those who are getting off work going home. I'm thinking around that station there's gonna be a lot of people, hopefully getting off work around that time, and then we can preach to them for about 2.5 hours.
Então, às 3:30 a gente vai se encontrar do lado de fora da estação Carioca, onde a gente vai estar pregando para quem estiver lá, quem estiver indo e vindo. A gente vai ficar nessa área por mais ou menos 2 horas.
And we'll just see how the rest of the night goes. We might break after that. We might go and do something else.
Então, a gente vai ver como que vai ser o resto do dia, né? Depois disso, mas a gente vai estar nessa área de Carioca.
On Friday the 16th, we're going to meet outside the bottom entrance of Christ the Redeemer at noon. So we're going to meet outside of that block where the ticket counter is, by the street.
Na sexta-feira, dia 16, a gente vai se encontrar ao meio-dia na parte de baixo. Quando você vai pro Cristo Redentor, tem aquela parte de baixo onde eles vendem os bilhetes, os ingressos para você subir. A gente vai se encontrar nessa parte de baixo, meio-dia.
We're going to preach there, but then we're also going to go as a group up to the top.
A gente vai pregar um pouco lá embaixo. Aí, quando chegar o pessoal para nos encontrar, gente suficiente, a gente vai esperar quem for vir. Mas a gente vai subir e vamos pregar lá em cima no Cristo Redentor também.
Once we go up to the top, we're going to have lunch, but then we're also going to preach in various different areas that we can find people.
Quando a gente chegar lá em cima, a gente vai pregar em partes que a gente achar boas para pregar, onde tiver gente. Mas a gente vai também almoçar lá em cima juntos.
On Saturday the 17th,
No sábado, dia 17,
we're going to meet up at 3 p.m.
a gente vai se encontrar às 3 horas da tarde
in front of Copacabana Palace Hotel.
na frente do Copacabana Palace Hotel.
Don't be late.
Não chegue atrasado, por favor. Eu sei, nós somos brasileiros, toda cultura tem a sua desculpa de chegar atrasado. Não chegue atrasado, esteja lá às 3 da tarde.
We had a big event, or excuse me, we had a big baptism meetup in New York City at, what's the place called? Coney Island, and some people were late, and they came from very far, and they couldn't find us. There were so many people there that day. They were late. They weren't able to find us, and really cost them like 4 or 5 hours of travel. And I felt so bad. But you guys, it's so important that you're on time, because once we get there and we see that there's a big group with us, we're gonna move and we're gonna go in and start our activities. So please don't be late, because we don't know if you're coming or not. It's so important that you're on time so that you don't miss out, especially if you're coming from a long way.
O nosso intuito no sábado é fazer um culto de batismo na praia. Quem quiser ser batizado, venha. traga sua toalha, traga sua roupa de batismo, porque a gente quer batizar quem quiser ser batizado. E o que ele está dizendo aqui é que é muito importante você não chegar atrasado, porque a gente já fez cultos de batismo antes, onde as pessoas chegaram atrasadas, não conseguiram nos encontrar, perderam a oportunidade. Às vezes a pessoa vem de longe, mas a gente desencontra e é bom que isso não aconteça.
Hey, real quick as an aside, somebody said my wife is Portuguese from the island of Azores. Invite us there because we want to go. Invite us there. We would love to go there and preach and do evangelism. It's so beautiful. I'm sure you guys know. So I don't know if that would ever even be possible, but we are always up for invitations.
Yeah, let me just say also, for even people who don't want to get baptized but want to be with us.
Yeah, sure.
Se você não precisa ser batizado, não tem essa necessidade, mas quer vir estar conosco, a gente vai fazer um culto,
June.
Sim, na praia de Copacabana. A gente vai se encontrar no Copacabana Palace Hotel. Esteja lá, a gente vai gostar muito de ter sua comunhão. Se você tiver, sei lá, um violão, alguma coisa assim, algum instrumento que é fácil de carregar, traga. A gente quer poder ter um louvorzinho, o que a gente puder. A gente quer ter esse momento para compartilhar com as pessoas que vão ser batizadas nesse dia.
June. Tell them in June.
Em junho. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so after the baptism service, the reason why we want everyone to come is because we're actually going to do evangelism on the beach.
Isso
right there at the Copacabana beach. There's going to be so many, well, I don't know if there's going to be so many people or not. It's actually winter in Brazil right now, but the weather will still be like 70 to 75, 80 degrees. So we're hoping that people will be out, but that is our plan. Yeah. Okay, well then you translate.
Yeah. No sábado, como eu disse, sábado, dia 17 de junho, a gente vai, depois do culto de batismo, a gente vai pregar também na praia, vamos estar fazendo evangelismo pro povo que estiver na praia. É uma boa oportunidade de alcançar as pessoas que vão para as praias no final de semana.
Actually, guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but I can actually understand so much in Portuguese now. What's up? What'd you
Ele
say?
tá falando que agora que ele consegue entender bastante o português, muito mais do que antes.
Is there something else you wanted to say?
No, I just don't know if I said everything that you said in that last
Oh, that's fine. Just capture the thought. We want you to be there. We're going to be preaching. There's going to be many people, hopefully, that we're going to be preaching to. So you're very welcome. And we want you to preach as well.
A gente vai também dar oportunidade para quem quiser pregar. A gente vai deixar vocês pregarem também. Não é só a gente que tem que pregar. Se tiver algum irmão, irmã que talvez você sente vergonha ou nunca teve a coragem de pregar, mas com a gente, com essa força que a gente vai dar para vocês, esse incentivo, se você quiser uma oportunidade para evangelizar, você vai ter essa oportunidade também.
Okay, so on Sunday, we are going to go to Rocinha.
No domingo, dia 18 de junho, nós vamos para Rocinha.
We're going to meet at 1 p.m. outside of this station.
A gente vai se encontrar 13h do lado de fora da estação São Conrado.
Just outside the front of the station.
Esteja na estação, do lado de fora da estação.
Once again, try to be on time. We'll try to be on time. We might be a little bit late, so be patient.
Também tente chegar na hora, por favor. É importante a gente chegar na hora. Se a gente tiver correndo um pouquinho atrasado, a gente vai achar alguma forma de avisar, mas a gente também não quer chegar atrasado, a gente quer encontrar vocês. E I'm gonna say to also be on the Instagram page if they have it,
If there's
Instagram.
changes, yeah.
Se
And we'll put it on the community tab as
Se
well.
você tem Instagram, esteja acompanhando o Instagram do ministério, ou também esteja acompanhando aqui o YouTube. A gente vai tentar atualizar vocês com qualquer informação.
Yeah, and so we'll probably be moving as a group into the favela, so just be mindful of that we don't want you to get left, and we want as many people there as possible.
Sim, então, a gente vai se encontrar nessa estação de metrô, porque depois disso a gente vai em grupo pra Rocinha, a gente vai entrar lá. Então, a gente quer fazer tudo em grupo, não é bom você ficar para trás, tentar encontrar a gente lá vai ser muito bagunçado. Então é isso.
And that's going to be all of our meetups in Rio.
Então, esses vão ser os nossos encontros que a gente vai ter no Rio de Janeiro.
All right. So what else do we want to say? Go ahead.
A gente tá pensando se tem mais alguma coisa para falar. Eu acho que não.
Nothing?
I don't think so, because I think
Okay.
even in Sao Paulo we should just go, because
Yeah, we're gonna do one day of preaching in Sao Paulo before we go to Rio, but I think we're gonna just do that more on a whim because we don't actually know what time we're gonna be able to make it. If you want to meet up with us, I'll just go ahead and throw it out there. If you want to meet up with us, we were going to go try to be there at 1 o'clock at the intersection there. What's the place called?
25.
But what's the intersection?
Yeah, the intersection is that road and then the name of the hill. Então,
But we're gonna be at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah,
do you
the
know where?
bottom,
Do you know where
yeah.
your sister preached? And
Yeah, I
it was
know.
very powerful.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
at the bottom. Yeah, so just do the cross streets.
Yeah. Então, no dia 13 de junho, que vai ser uma terça-feira, a gente vai estar em São Paulo, sim, mas eu não sei se a gente não planeja ter um encontro assim tão certinho. A gente ia mais fazer espontaneamente, só que a gente vai dar as informações caso você queira estar lá. A gente vai tentar estar na 25 de março, 1h da tarde. A gente vai estar na parte de baixo da ladeira Porto Geral, onde cruza a ladeira Porto Geral e a rua 25 de março. Então, isso seria a parte de baixo da ladeira, onde a gente vai estar nesse horário se tiver alguém lá. Mas tudo bem.
So I want to emphasize one thing on that one particular day in Sao Paulo. We don't have a lot of time. We're going to be spending time with family that evening because we go to Rio the next day. So if we meet up at 1, we're going to have to leave around 3 o'clock. We can't stay all day with you. So if you live very far away, maybe it's not worth it to come for those 2 hours. But if you're local in Sao Paulo, maybe it's worth it. You come and meet us for a couple of hours and then you have the rest of your day. But I don't want there to be an expectation that we're going to be available for that full day because we're not, only for like 2 hours.
Nessa terça-feira, dia 13, a gente vai ter um tempo bem curto, porque a gente tem um dia só em São Paulo. Então, se você não mora muito perto, não se dê o trabalho de vir encontrar a gente, não vale a pena, porque a gente só vai poder ficar mais ou menos umas 2 horas. A gente só vai poder ficar até umas 3 horas da tarde, mais ou menos. Então, não venha com a expectativa de que a gente vai ter bastante tempo disponível para conversar, para estar juntos, porque a gente tem que ver a minha família nesse dia e a gente vai fazer um evangelismo mesmo nesse horário da 1h e 3 horas da tarde. E outra coisa que eu queria falar também, I was gonna say something that I forgot. Eu acho que é isso. I think that's it.
Okay, guys, so you don't have to translate this. For all of you who are watching who speak English, we have so many videos to put out, both on the Torch of Christ Ministries channel, on Bia's channel. If you haven't, and you're a sister in Christ specifically, but all are welcome. But Bia has started a YouTube channel. It's called Notes of Faith. If you search for it, it should come right up now. In the beginning, it wouldn't come back, but she's had so much growth that it's popping up right there at the top. Notes of Faith. Subscribe to her channel. Even if you're not going to watch any of her videos, subscribe to her channel because it helps her channel continue to grow, because the more volume of activity, it's going to help her. But if you're a sister in Christ, I think those videos will definitely help you and touch you and encourage you, and there's a lot of edification in it. Every time I hear her teach or say something, I'm always really kind of blown away at how much wisdom and knowledge she has, especially because she has so many more years ahead of her and so much more wisdom she's going to gain, but she's already been blessed with so much knowledge and wisdom. So I think it will help you. Please just, thank you. But I mean it too. I'm not just trying to like puff her up. I think she's got a very valuable channel and a lot of good content to share with you. and a lot of thoughtful things. Yeah, so what's
Said
pandering?
what?
Stop pandering. What does pandering mean?
Pandering is like when you say stuff to please certain people groups. Like you're pandering to this and this community, stuff like that.
Okay, well, I'm going to take that as a joke, I think.
Don't take it as a joke.
Yeah, thank you guys. Please subscribe though to Notes of Faith. Subscribe here if you can, man. We have a lot coming up. We're gonna try and be as active as we can here on YouTube. But I also want to be more active just in life and not always worrying about filming everything and showing everything. So what we do, I want it to be a blessing to you. I'm going to be putting out some videos. I have even just right here, I have some notes. That actually it's for something I'm working on, but there's a lot of really good stuff that God is speaking to us, and we want to share that with you as it comes. But it's a lot more difficult with the baby because there's such limited time. There's so many times where Bia has wanted to make a video, and we just don't have the window. We try, and there's not enough of a window of opportunity, and it just becomes too difficult. So that's another video. I'll describe that later. We'll talk more.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the situation. We're going to do the best that we can. What's up?
I wanted to say as well, because someone asked.
Notes of Faith.
Yeah. Someone asked what your Instagram account is.
Yeah,
so I'm
it's
gonna
just
say in Portuguese.
Torch of Christ Ministries. Yeah.
Quem quiser, o Instagram dele oficial do ministério é Torch of Christ Ministries. Tudo junto
Just
no
spell
Instagram. Do you have it in the description
What?
of the video? Your Instagram?
Yeah, I do.
Tá na descrição do vídeo, então procure aí.
Oh, no, it's changed. That's why.
Ah, não, é outro.
I need to update that, I
Ele
guess.
tem que atualizar, porque tá um
I'm
errado.
gonna change it now so
Ele
that...
vai trocar agora. É Torch of Christ Ministries, tudo junto no Instagram.
Yeah, I need to change that. All right, guys, that's it. Love you. Much love to you. God bless you. And we'll make another video as soon as we can. Bye.